Andrew works with school districts, universities, colleges, and corporate organizations to help build resilient people and resilient learners for life. So please help me in giving him a warm welcome to Bishop Ryan.
All right. Listen up and get up on your feet for a little bit. Get up, get up, get up, get up, get up, get up. Let's go. It's go time. All right, I'm excited. I can see everybody up there. Fantastic. Okay, here's what I need to do first. Right? So I need everybody trying to get your blood flow up in here. Ready? 1, 2, 3, now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now give yourself a clap. Okay, sit down. All right. That's me right there, and I want to talk to you about resilient learners for life. Started this company here is really to help people like yourself, and the purpose of it is just to build resilient leaders and learners for life. I don't want you to build resilience today. You need it for life. Okay? It's really to help you to take control of your mental health, your well-being in the future. A lot of you may not be well right now, but you come out looking all cute and handsome. But deep down, there's stuff that you're not talking about. Deep down, there's stuff that you're dealing with, and you just can't talk to anybody about it. I get it, I know. If you got a mom and a dad at home, put your hands up and be proud with it. Ready? Give them a hand. Give mom and dad a hand. Put it together. All right. Fantastic. You know you're fortunate. You're very fortunate. You know, when I was 6 years old, my mom left. I need you to lock in because some stuff I'm about to share with you right now won't change your life. 6 years old, mom left. Got up in the morning. No mom, no dad. I look around. I don't recognize the surroundings. I do not recognize the people. I do not recognize the yard. I do not recognize the house. In the foster home, man. And you changed like that. They were tucking you in and got up in the morning and, Mama? Mama? And then, you know, it started real slow first. Mama? Do talk. Let me do right. Mama? Mama! Mama! And then it's not even funny anymore. Mama! You be looking at other places that you know she can't fit on the table. Mama! And then it locks in. You realize you're alone. And then the reality kicks in. Nobody's there to say, son, I love you. Nobody's there to say, you're going to make it. Nobody's here to say, you look good in that dress, or hey, you know that jeans fit you. I got battles, and they tell me mom wasn't coming. You think your mom? She has 6 of you. What made you think she's going to come back after she get a one-way ticket out? Yeah. In this country, you have one dream. Psalm 121. Look up to the hills. Where my help comes from. My help comes from the Lord. And she said, Lord, take me on this place so I can go find a place, a way to take care of my kids. Resilience is not about when everybody hates you. When everybody say you're not going to be, when everybody say you can't, you stand. Resilience. The weather is going to get atrocious. It's going to get bad. The weather, I'm not talking about outside in the winter or the summer. I'm talking about people. They're like the weather. They will wear you down with your sob story. And they will tell you nobody. They only tell you this. And then you go on social media and then you're just eating it up. You're looking for likes on Facebook and you don't even like yourself. It gets real. I want to talk. I want to talk to you, the guy who tried to take the lights. Wherever you are right now, whatever you're going through right now, it's going to hurt sometimes. Life is going to hurt. People are going to be mean to you. And they're going to turn around and say, I mean you well. No. They're mean because they're hurt. You need to find a reason to be happy. You need to find a reason to be pumped. You need to find a reason to want to live. Kids don't want you to hear them. They want you to listen. Everybody has a problem. And the sooner you realize that and own up to it and seek help from the people who are here, life will be. If you're hurt, you're hurt. You find somebody to talk to. You understand what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? Do you understand what I'm saying? You find someone. Because I want to reach you. This age group, that's what y'all do. Locked into your phone. And then you don't take time to listen. You don't take time to hear. You don't even take time to share your feelings so the world can understand you. But then they put a label on you. What's the difference between a product that has a label and the one that does not? What's the difference? What's the difference? Look at this. The difference between a product that has a name or a label on it, the one who does not have a label is dangerous. As a science teacher, I did this experiment. I took the boys out into the field. We played. This is Florida. Hot. They were all tired and thirsty. I brought them back into the lab and I set up some Erlenmeyer flasks on the table. I said, "You're thirsty?" Like, "Yeah, this guy. Whoa!" And he gets the water right now. I said, "Okay, here's the experiment. Which one of these would you drink?" Which one? I had water. I had acetic acid. I got a whole bunch of chemicals up there that look clear to the eye. Not one. And then the next day I did the same thing. And I put labels on it. 100% chose the water. You know why? It had a label. The ones that don't have a label is dangerous. You don't know what's inside it. The same thing with you. When you come into the world, God made you, there was no label on you. None. And then people put labels on you. You're an idiot, you're stupid, you're an idiot, you're from the hood, you're not going anywhere, you're dummy, nobody likes you, you're not even cute anyhow. Look at you putting yourself on Facebook, get yourself on Facebook. Yes, oh, you know you would have looked cuter if you had this hairstyle. You go home, you change it. You know you would have looked better if your lips were a little bit more fuller. And you go home, and you change it. All of those are labels. I was in Arkansas doing a presentation one day, and I could see the hurt in the kids. I could feel it. It was so thick. I told all of them to get up. This is what we're going to do. Before you get up, I need you to give yourself a hug. In therapy, we call that compassion, self-compassion. You know, we don't even take the time to say, hey man, how you doing? You all right? It's a technique that we use for people who are struggling, who are stressed. I said, give yourself a hug, man. You don't have to wait for somebody to hug you. He'll hug you. There ain't nothing wrong with you doing that. It's all right. So I need you to do me a favor. How many right-handed people here? Good. Put your hand up. Right-handed. I heard you. My people. Left-handed people, put your hand up. So here's what I want you to do. I want you to just take your right hand, your dominant hand, and put it right around here. And I want you to take the other hand, I want you to just hold yourself. And I just want you to think of one thing that's good about you. Because the world always say that you're no good, and they're always looking for a reason to put you down. And I want you to think of one thing that's positive about you. And I want you to really go there. I want you to feel. I want you to lock in. I want you to dial in. I want you to feel how that makes you feel. When you know that you are okay with you and you have something that's good about you. I want you to take a deep breath. In. Out. In. Out. One more time. In. Now, there is a label on you. You know what it is. Your friends already call you that. People already call you that. They said you were stupid. They said you're not attractive. They say you ain't tall enough. You say you ain't cute enough. They say you ain't going nowhere. You say you're not even in fashion. Ain't nobody like you. You know the name. You know what it is. You tried for something and you weren't good enough, and so you blame yourself. You said, I should, no. You know the name. And it's a label. What I want you to do, I want you to rip that label off you and yet. 1, 2, and then when you reach the 3, I want you to ready? Count with me. 1. Everybody, count with me. 1. No, count with me. 1, 2, 3. Rip that label off. Don't hit anybody in the face. Whatever that thing was, you just remove that label. You just remove limitation that people have put on you. They put their limitations on you. So what I want you to say with me now, and I need your full cooperation up in here. What I need for you to say, I am free to be what I want to be. You ain't got no labels. Say with me. I am free to be what I want to be. You ain't got no labels on me.
You don't got no labels.
I know that's a little southern. Sorry, I'm bringing Florida in now. So I am free to be what I want to be. You do not have any labels on me.
You do not have any labels on me.
I am free to be what I want to be. You do not have any labels on me. That was clear. Wasn't it clear? Okay, give yourself a hand. This is my shirt. After 8 months of working with students, when I was leaving, everybody was crying. And they just walked up to me and started writing on my shirt. I'm like, y'all, chill out. Seriously. They just walked up to me. I don't know, they planned something, and they just started writing on my shirt. Like, what y'all doing? Keep driving this one. Sir. And they just walked up, started writing on it. I never washed it since, never will. You know what I did? I saw the hurt. I did the same thing that you just did a while ago. They had labels on them that said they could not. you're not going to make it. I said, you rip the labels off. Now you're free to be what you want to be. Nobody have a label on you. You are now a danger to society and to the haters. No labels on you. You can be anything you want to be. VR, I'm here to let you know. The guy that I want you. Whatever you want to be, doctor, lawyer, doesn't matter. You can be anything you want to be. But don't just choose anything. God wants you to be great. He wants you to be great. It's not popular right now to talk about God, but I don't care. If it wasn't him, I wouldn't be here. If it wasn't him, I wouldn't be standing for him. So every opportunity I get to give him praise and give him glory, I'm giving it to him. I can't even create my own breath. He wake me up in the morning, but then I got it. You can wake yourself up in the morning. But when I work with young people like this, I got to talk to you. I can't just come and show you a PowerPoint. Well, you know exactly what's going on here. See, let's go to slide number 2, please. Good, wonderful. We click it. Oh, there it is right there. Then after that, we're going to go to the next slide. It will work. I have to connect with you. I have to let you know that I care about you. I've been a teacher in the classroom for 14 years, man. I work with you. Today I work with you as a therapist. I work with you as a mentor. I work with you because I know what you're going through. When you sit there and you can't get the words out, it's because you're hurting on the inside. And sometimes us adults, we don't have the patience to even listen. We don't have the patience to even hear you. And then something happened. We say, oh, you had an opportunity. Teachers, staff, coaches, if you're in your building, you have an opportunity. Don't let one go by without checking them. I mean, checking them. I'm talking checking them. You okay? How you doing? I noticed you didn't come to class yesterday. How you doing? I noticed you're walking and your head is down. How you doing? Check them! Because the ones you don't check, they'll check out. Check them. Check on your students. Ask them how they're doing. How are things at home? How your friendship? How is your circle of influence? Check in with them. And they may not even respond right away, but deep down they're like, oh, somebody cares. Somebody cares. Somebody cares. And if you're a coach, check in with your players. If they start to play overly aggressive, something's going on. If they're lashing out, fouling out of games, inappropriate language, check in. Something is going on. They're responding from a hurt, point of impact. And then you feel pain. Somebody will talk about you. That's a point of impact. Years later, you're still suffering from that trauma. You're ugly. Yeah. Point of impact. And then later you feel the pain. Pain is a signal that something has gone wrong. But you know what we struggle with? Hurt. What is hurt? Hurt is your interpretation of the message that was sent that told you that was painful because there was an impact. But the thing that keeps us stuck is trauma. What is trauma? Is when you relive the event, starting with where you are, when it happened, how it happened, who did it, why they did it, and now I have no way or reason to live because I'm hurt. Many of you, I see some of you look down because you know I'm right in your neighborhood. You're hurt, man. Talk to somebody. So here's this. Here's what I want you to do. We use this thing called CBT, cognitive behavior therapy. The other strategies that I use is DBT, dialectic behavior therapy. And the other certification that I have, schema therapy. So I want you to put your hand together like this. Just put your finger together and make a triangle. So here's what's happening. Remember we talked about point of contact? Hey, everybody, eyeballs up here. So here. Now, when a thought comes into your head, it's either intrusive or you're doing it on purpose. That means you're generating. So this up here is called T, for thought. If you slide down like a triangle to the lower right corner, that is going to be an F for feelings. And if I slide across to the other corner, that's going to be expression. Here's how it works. I wish I had my board up here. But a thought comes into your head, I'm ugly. You lock it in and you start dwelling on it. The next part I want you to think about, I need you to take your index finger, bend it, right here at this second knuckle. That is called thinking. Thinking. So the thought comes in, bend my knuckle, I think it. The thought is an ingredient, like making a cake. When you put it in the oven, it bakes. Thinking is baking, it's processing the thought that comes in your head. And then the thought generates a feeling. I'm feeling sad because of the thought that came into your head, and then you think it, now you're sad. And then after feeling, you get an emotion. The emotion is invisible. The feeling is invisible. The thinking is invisible. The thought is invisible. You know what's not visible? You know when they know who you are, what you're feeling? Anyways. So after the feeling, emotion, then you express the emotion. And that's when they know you're mad, upset, tired, hurt. And then you have an outcome. All of this is on a diagram. You have an outcome. The outcome is either for you or against you. And there's a consequence. So what I want you to do is this. It doesn't matter what's going on in your life throughout the day. You make a triangle. When the thought comes in, remember, when these touch, there's the thought. When the thought comes in, you're going to close it, boom, lock it up, secure it. And then you're going to look down at it and you're going to ask yourself, is it working for me or is it working against me? If the thought is working against you, if it's working for you, think on it because you just process it. Because what happens when the ingredients goes inside the oven, that's when you get a cake. You become your thought. Even if somebody said you're nobody, nothing, you're not going to be, no, get that thought out of there, put the right one. Everybody clear? Everybody understand what's going on? I know you're quiet. Quiet doesn't mean anything to me. When young people are quiet, it doesn't mean nothing. It means that you're locked in. This is something that we just launched also. Kids have to wear a motivation plate to get to them. They got to hear it at least 1,000 times before it rings in their head. I can, I will, I'm doing it. I can, I will, I'm doing it. I can? But I said it 1,000 times. I can. Yes, you can. You will, that means you're willing. Doing it, that means you're doing it. So whenever you're going through something, you put your finger together and you lock that thought. And you ask yourself the question. You must question the thoughts that go through your oven. If not, you're going to cook every ingredient and have the wrong cake. And you're going to eat it. Make your stomach sick. You want to lock the thought in. Is it a good thought or is it a bad thought? If it's a bad thought, open back up the triangle, pop it out, and put a new one in. Then go to thinking and process it. Yeah, this is good. This is working. Healthy coping skills. Listen to music. Above all, is this. It's coming. When you do this, you control your thoughts. You control how you feel. You control the emotion. And you control the outcome, which is the expression. Because you can be mad. And you now decide, oh, I put in a triangle. No. Should I punch him? No, because I already thought about the consequence of the outcome. I'm not going to do it. Not worth it. Let me use the things that God gave me, Lexuses. Because God made Lexuses before Lex made Lexus. Walk away. You know who did that in the Bible? Joseph. Joseph, Potiphar's wife, wanted to, be with him. And he said, no. He got on, he put his Lexuses on, and he boom, boom, and he drove out of there. Woo! So when trouble comes, get your Lexuses on, run away, walk away. Everybody clear on that? Does that make sense? Does that make sense? All right. Hey, here are some things we're going to wrap up soon, very soon, because I know young people don't like to sit for that long. Achievement. I want you to think about this thing. Your thoughts become your action, you get a result, and the results are a benefit. And the benefit creates a belief, the belief creates a condition, the condition creates potential. And the potential really is your life. You are potential. You are potent. Potent in science means there's a lot of the stuff right there. Highly concentrated. That's what it means. Potential. And then your life is a gift, but it's nothing if you don't do anything with it. It's the living that makes the difference. It's the living that makes the difference. That means when you go to the classroom, you give your best every time. You don't go to class to please a teacher. You do that for you. It's your future. You don't do stuff to impress your friends. They say sniff this, drink this, eat this. No, don't do it. I'm keeping it real for you up here. I can come and make up some story and give you some fancy PowerPoint. It's not going to help you. And you know it. Because you're going to walk out of here, oh, that was a great presentation. Oh, I want to hogwash. But you're going to go back and you're going to think about what I said. And when it gets tough, I guarantee at least 70% of you are going to do this. When you get up and you run, you do your push-ups. Do your planks. By the way, I need 3 volunteers, by the way. I need 1 from here. I need 1 from here. I need 1 from here. Okay? Y'all better get ready. Okay? So who's my volunteer from over here? I need 1. Hey, that was pointing at the guy. Yeah, come on, man. I need you. Hey, right there. Yeah. Come on, man. Come on. Okay, come on up quickly. 1 from here. 1 from here. Quickly. Come on up. As we get ready to wrap up, I want you to understand something. Give them a hand, by the way. Give them a hand. Life is going to get tough. So what I want them to do, I want you to come here. You come here. Okay, you go on this side. And you come here. So what we're going to do, we want you to come down into a squat. I want a proper squat. Proper squat. You heard? Ready. Down. No, just hold your stuff up. Ready, down. Proper squat. Back straight. And hold that squat right there. Yeah, hold it, man. So life is like this. You're always under pressure. You're always under pressure. After a while, his legs going to be shaking. But we're not going to wait that long. I do this to let you see. When you change your location or your position, you increase the pressure on yourself. You feel any pain right now? Yeah. Rock on. All right? So come on up. Now, we're going to go down to my favorite exercise. Down. Plank. Yeah, you got it. Trust me. You got it. Ready? So plank. Elbow plank. Ready? Down. Hold. So we're here. Life gets like this, isn't it? That's when you get personal with your issues. You got to get down there and be one with it. You own up to it. You don't walk around it and pretend it's not there. Point your finger at somebody else. Go on social media, look for excuse. You lock in. Now we're in a 4-point plank right now. We're going to switch to a 3-point plank. Ready? Go. Yep. Good. We're going to go to a 2-point now. Switch. All right, we're going to get up. Give them a hand. Every time you remove a limb, you increase the pressure. The limb is your support, it's your teachers. The limb is your circle of influence. The limb is your support. Does that make sense? More limbs, more stable. Does that make sense? All right, give them a hand. So where you guys right here? I got a book for y'all. Okay? Come around. Book for y'all right here. Give them a hand as they come out. Hey! Miss Tara is ready to go. You guys gotta get dismissed. Say with me, stand on your feet, up on your feet, up. Okay, here we go. I can. I will. I'm doing it. Say it like you mean it. Ready? I can. I will. I'm doing it. I can. I've been teaching for off that. Start control. You got it. Okay, now put on your ears, and man is going to talk. Thank you.